If you can hear my blasting heat, I'm sorry. I just turned it down a little bit, but I'm defrosting my hands because it's cold today. And by cold, I mean 55 degrees. Not cold at all. It's literally bright and sunny, and there's palm trees, but it's freezing to me. Like, my hands are like frozen. Hello. Welcome back. I don't even know who I am. I haven't done a vlog in a minute, so I'm doing a check-in kind of vibe. I'm on my way to work. Got my coffee. Pretty good today. I'm finally finishing up this cashew creamer that I got for super cheap. I got it for $1. And I was not the happiest with it, but I've kind of started liking the taste of it. It's not bad or anything. I wasn't impressed, wowed by it. So I'm ready for that to be done because I have this maple syrup that I got from Maine that I'm going to start using in my coffees. It's a smoked maple. It's it sounds weird, but it's really good. And just using that in my coffee instead of any kind of, I mean, this is not sweetened, but it's flavored, it's flavored, whatever. I'm gonna start using some of the maple and then just some normal milk, I think, and I think that'll be good. Anyways, you don't care. You don't care. Check-in time. I have lots rolling through my mind, to be honest. It's been a long couple weeks. I really feel like I'm on this sprint to get to Thanksgiving and to get to the holidays in general and just to get a break and I don't know, just go home and be not working and not living a real life. I just am craving a break in general. And I'm trying not to run from my life. I actually like my routines and stuff, but I'm tired. I'm so tired, and I've been grinding. I have been in the gym crazy. I have been progressive overloading every time I'm in the gym, just working. I have been working my normal job. I've been freelancing, doing this feature that I'm editing. Which has been actually kind of tough for me up until this week. I feel like I've finally gotten into a rhythm with it where I'm actually enjoying working on it. Before, I think it was just very isolating because I was just working on it solo, just getting my first cut done for a month or so. It was very isolating to work on it because I was just this is what editing is. It's just alone in my room and it's depressing and I can't do anything, and I don't know, I just was feeling very down about editing, and it just wasn't inspiring to me because I was just so isolated doing it and felt very constricted or whatever. But I've been working. I feel like my days and so I've been working out, getting my 10. I've been getting 12,000 steps a day, 12 to 20,000. So it's like that's a lot of time spent walking. Like that's just time, but it's like also just like bodily energy being used. And I've also been cutting again. Like I started cutting, not like my wrist. Whoa, that sounds crazy. Pause. I'm cutting calories again because I let myself have fun for like a weekend with my mom in town, and it was like family stuff, whatnot. But I've been cutting, and so I've been low on calories, low on food, and just been like on empty, low key. I am on empty right now. And honestly, quite existential too. I feel like that's probably what the rest of this video is going to be about, is because so yeah, like we don't actually get to the point of the video until 6 minutes in or 7 minutes in or something. But that's what like stuff is rolling through my head, existential thoughts. I'm actually gonna put on sunglasses because it's about to get sunny up in here. But I've just been like, I think with like all of the time I've been spending doing everything, like I haven't had much downtime until maybe a few days ago. I started kind of having a little bit more downtime and kind of using it actually. Like I've been playing video games and actually really enjoying just like taking a mental break. But still, like I've really not had downtime because like my routine is just so vigorous and like full, and I even like am forcing myself to do stuff like social stuff still. Like I'm not like a hermit, but I'm kind of a hermit in my house. Like I kind of like come home and I'm like, I'm gonna be alone. But like I get myself to go out. I've been seeing friends, I've been going to movies, I've been going to concerts. I'm going to a concert tonight. I'm seeing Little Sims, literally my favorite rapper. Yeah, I think with the vigorousness and this just like the intensity of my routines, I've been realizing like, is this what life is? Like how can I define what life is? Literally, what is wrong with me? Because like, why is that always my question? How am I always trying to make something about life itself? But like I just can't help it. I literally cannot help it because that is what my brain does. But I like am approaching life in this way now where it's like, okay, for the longest time, like my life was, what is my career path? Like, what? Excuse me. What am I gonna do with myself? What am I doing with my time? Because work is so much of my time, and it's like my passion, and I want to do stuff with my passion. And then like, in a way, my passion has like faded. Like, not entirely. Like I'm still like excited and passionate about wanting to make stuff, but it almost feels like everything is just work right now. And like even people, like I look at every job the same. I look at my job and someone's job that is technically like much more successful than me. Like I look at all of them the same. Oh, that person is just doing work to get money to live their life. And what is their life? That's what I'm looking at it. So I'm like, my life, I'm pretty like happy with how I'm living it. I'm, bettering my body. I'm spending a lot of time on myself and my physical health and like getting outside, like going for these walks. Like I'm kind of connecting to that side of myself. What else am I doing? Oh, I'm doing social activities. What is that? Like I'm not going out drinking and like whatever, like blowing money on just whatever stuff like that. Like I'm actually like out here going to concerts with friends and getting food and catching up and going to movies, and like I'm actually happy with how I'm spending my money. I'm like not out there spending a ton of money on food. I know I'm contradicting myself, but like the rare occasion that I get to hang out with someone and we get food, like that is when I'll spend money out. But like I'm not like out eating food every day. Like 95% of what I'm spending my money on food wise is it's just like groceries. I just cook everything. And that's like a life-giving hobby because it's, you know, I'm really invested in what I'm putting into my body. Like nutrition wise. Like I'm not spending I actually believe this now. For the first time this week, I'm actually not spending too much time online for the first time in a while. Like I'm not mad addicted to my phone. Like I'm very present in most of life. I'm still like on my phone when I'm home and stuff. Like I still watch YouTube, still, you know, scroll every once in a while. I don't have Instagram on my phone right now. I feel like it's been like a week now that I haven't, and it's been really good to not have that. But I don't know, like I'd rather be living this life with this random job that I have, almost random, even though I like it. Like I like the stuff that I do, but it's like technically less. Oh boy, this is not good. Okay, I thought I was about to see an accident happen. Okay. I'd rather be having this like kind of random job, you know, and living this life that I'm living now instead of having like a really successful job and not being able to live this like balanced life, if that makes sense. I don't know if any of what I'm saying is making sense, but I'm just like, I'm not looking at life as being defined by what my job is. I'm looking at life as being defined of what everything else is. Like, what else am I doing with my time? Spending it well. Am I spending it well? Like, and that also kind of like makes me think like, oh, like maybe I need to be spending more time with family. Like wait, I don't know. Definitely makes me be like, wait, what am I doing in California again? But also I've had some like thoughts about that recently. I've had some almost peace towards that. Because does anything actually matter? No. Like, does it matter that I'm living in California and I can't have like a specific, can't like point a finger at exactly why I'm here right now? No. Does that matter? I don't think so. Because what else would I be doing? Could I be in Washington and living the same lifestyle there? Yeah. Would that be better? No. Like, would there be pros and cons? Pros, I'm, you know, closer to family, like getting to live cheaper, like maybe. If I was living with my parents, it would be cheaper. If I was renting there, it would be more expensive. Pros is like I get to experience the nice weather or the colder weather, like cheaper. Like there's these pros, but there's also cons. I'm not close to very many people there. Almost anyone. I'm not close to like almost anyone there. And here, there's so many more cons for now. And so, or so many more pros here for now that I'm like, so what? And then like I think of, so like there's those two options. What about the third or fourth options? Like, what if I randomly decided to move to like Ireland or Iceland or like freaking the UK and just like work on a farm? Pros and cons. Pros, I feel like I would be very grounded and feel very like I'm like very real, and then I'm doing something to like better the world and like just be real. Cons, I would be away from friends and family, like, but I would be like, there's pros and cons of every single situation, and obviously like life is about weighing those out and like which one's important, but it's not that deep. It's literally not that deep. Does anything actually matter? No. Like, it's okay that I just live here and then I'm just doing this thing, and this thing is not that lavish and crazy and cool, and I'm not like excelling infinitely. Like, it's fine, it's good. I'm just living. Like, so what? I don't know. I'm just gaslighting myself maybe, but I have really been considering like what next year will look like for me, because I think my mom was in town last weekend. And she was like, have you thought about, if you're going to be re-signing your lease for next year? And I was telling her, I was like, this is really early for me to be thinking about this. But I was kind of just like processing out loud, like with her. Because my lease re-sign wouldn't be till August of next year. Which, like, I know that's not like that far away, but I feel like I just re-signed my lease like a couple months ago. Like, this is 9 months or so from now. That's a long time still. Like, I'm not actually stressed about having to figure stuff out in 9 months. Like, should I be thinking about it? Yes. But I think it's actually okay for me to be like, not have any idea. And she was like, what, are you gonna re-sign? And I was like, I guess I haven't thought about it, but I could do that. I feel like there's two options in my mind of what I would want to do. First is re-sign and just continue living here for a year, another year, and give it that one more shot. That means I would take it through 24, through the ages of 24 and 25. I would turn 25 and I would turn 26 living in this house that I'm living in. Because I'm already going to turn 25 living in this house. And I don't even want to talk about turning 26, okay? Because that's the year or the age that I didn't think I would make it to. Long story. I basically convinced myself at the age of like 15 or 16 or something, like, that I was never going to be able to make it to 26. I couldn't, I like decided one day, like, I couldn't imagine myself being older than 25, which means being 26. So, very deathly scared of the age 26. Anyways, that means I would live in this house that I'm living in until then. What would I do with that time, though? That's what I'm thinking. Would I just be living it like how I am now? Would I be living it very differently? Would I try to do a different, like a full-time job? Would I try to do freelance? Would I try to, like, maybe buy a van or something, like, or just live out of my car and, like, roam for months at a time? Like, I feel like there's more to life that if I stayed in this house, I wouldn't want it to look exactly like it is right now. for that whole time, even if it was, like, even if I did this for most of the time, like, I would want to do something different if I stayed for a whole nother year. But I was telling her, I was like, but there's also this other part of my brain, that's convinced that what if I didn't re-sign that lease and then, like, just figured it out, I figured, like, I would just say, like, take it one step at a time. Okay, if I don't re-sign, then I have to move home for a second, which my parents have told me that it's okay if I do. What if I moved home to Washington for a couple months, and then, oh, look, there's, like, this opportunity to stay on this farm in England for, like, 8 months or 6 months or something, and then I just leave and go over there, like, and just work, like, do that for a few months, and then I'll come back, live in Washington, get a job or something, and then, like, oh wow, wait, one of my roommates needs a roommate or something, like, they're looking for a housemate. Oh, I'm down, and then I move back here, or I move to some other state, or I find some opportunity online and I get a remote job and I move to some city that I've always wanted to move to. Like, there's so much opportunity that I'm restricting myself from, that even if I do re-sign next year, like, I feel like I want to do life in that way after that year. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I don't want to limit myself, but I also don't want to sabotage my own life right now. So I'm kind of weighing out which one's better, and I don't know when I'll be ready for whichever step. So we'll see. But yeah, that's been my dilemma. Excuse me. And I'm pulling up to my work, so I'm probably gonna go. But that's some thoughts that I've been having. But yeah, does anything actually matter? No, I think it's not that deep. Whatever I choose to do, wherever I choose to be, even if it's here doing the same thing, it's just not that deep. It's just not that deep. It really isn't. It really isn't that deep. Wow. That's crazy. It's just really not that deep. That's crazy. Because life, I've been thinking, is that deep. It's not. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Go watch the sunset. Go watch the sunrise. Enjoy your beautiful fall day, wherever you are. Yeah, okay.